Hello guys, this is Forex Teacher. In today's video I want to talk about Volatility 75 index trading, and I'm going to tell you some of the most important things that you need to know for you to be a successful trader. I know I've come to realize 90% of the traders, they think what they don't know is what makes them lose in the market. So I want to address that topic and tell you that it's not about what you don't know, but it's about the things that you know that you are supposed to do but you won't do them. All right. So to get started, I want to make this video very interesting. I'm going to make some live trades on this video. So for this demonstration, I want you guys to look at this is my MetaTrader 5, and this is Volatility 75 index trading. All right, so I want to share with you my strategy, how I trade Volatility index, how I trade Volatility 75 index step by step, and I'm going to share with you guys the three main categories that defines a successful and a losing trader. So first of all, to make this video very interesting, you can see here the initial deposit for this account. This is the small account that I updated on another video, the previous video, I think. If you remember very well, I said I deposited 1,000, but for some reason, since I deposited using Bitcoin, it came into the account as the 987. All right, so let's just say I started with 1,000 US dollars. All right, so what I did here, you can see these are some of the trades. It's not about a lot of winning trades for you to make money, but it's about some of the things I'm going to share with you. I'm going to tell you what you need to make money, not a winnings. You don't need to win every trade or more trades for you to make money in Forex. So I recommend Volatility 75 index trading for those people who like trading binary options, because this is fast trading as well. I know the binary options traders, they don't have patience, so they want something that they see there and that makes money there and there. I also recommend this Volatility 75 index trading for those Forex traders who don't have time to trade, because this is a very short term trading. Like, you can go in and go out within a few minutes. All right, so if you check going down, this is the account. These are all the wins and the losses that were there. So right now, if you go to the balance, you see the balance is 2,431. The initial deposit was 987. All right, and you can see also here, this is the profit, 1.443. all right, so let's get to how did I make this trade, or how did I make this happen. This account is already doubled, and I started this account on 20 February, and today it's 25 February, and yesterday, one of the days I didn't trade. So I recommend Volatility 75 index trading for one reason. This is something that anyone can do. All right, because whether you don't have time, as long as you know how to trade. So I'm going to show you how to trade this successfully. So what I've done here, this is a trading system that I personally developed. So what it does, if it turns green, that's where I place my buy trades. Once it turns green, this is my buy area. All right, so right now, this is a buy area. So I recommend that you buy in the first green box. All right, so that you can have enough room for the trade to move in your direction, in your favor. Or all right, and your stop loss will also be a very small stop loss. So far I've taken one trade just now, just to show you how the system works, but I don't recommend entering the trade when it's already when it has already moved this much, because in most cases the trade, you find it has already moved all this. All right, so you cannot you see it has already moved all this way going up. I recommend that if you are going to use this system, place your trade down here in the first box, this one here. All right, in the first box here, that's where you're supposed to place your trade. All right, so that it has enough room to go in your favor. So how I trade using this system, you set your MetaTrader chart to M1, meaning one candlestick represent 1 minute. So once you have said that, you need this forex this trading system, right, that I personally developed. So if you watch this video to the end and you feel like you want to try this system, please like the video first before you contact me. I'm going to put my email address on the screen so that you can also contact me, and I'll tell you how to get the system. So if you are interested in this broker, this specific broker that I'm using, I'm going to put a link in the description so that you can also join and see the review for the broker. So with that out of the way, so I've taken a buy trade right here. What you need here, I was supposed to take my buy trade down here so that it has enough room to go up, but for this demonstration I just wanted to at least place a trade, and there was no any other trade that was there, but I decided let me just take a buy trade. Since it's already in green, maybe it might keep on going. So the reason why I'm saying maybe, you need to know that as a trader you cannot know whether the price is going to move up or it's going to move down. If you can learn to accept that, you are going to find it very easier for you to make money in the end, because whenever you lose, you have always expected that it might be a winning trade or it will be a losing trade, you see. So that's what those are some of the things I'm going to talk about in this video. So while we wait, or let me just also tell you how the sell trade looks like. So the sell trade is when the red box form. All right, you take your sell. When any red box, you take your sell. I recommend taking the sell trade on the first box. This is a non-repenting system, which means if it draws the green box, if the price goes in the opposite direction, it's not going to change the color. It's going to remain the same. It's going to remain green. All right, so you can see that going up here on this first trade here, this was going to be a nice win here. I think this was going to be a gain of about 0.8, which is a lot. This one 0.5. As long as it's above 0.2, it's a big one. So this is 0.24. So you are going to see what I'm talking about, guys. So what I do in this video, when I place my first trade, I recommend, so here I've put a 0.1, but I don't recommend putting a 0.1 on a 2.5 account. So what you need here, I'm supposed to put a 0.01. It's still a lot of money, because if this 0.1, you can see that it's already $50 in loss here. All right, if it was a 0.01, it was going to be what, at least $6 in loss. So the next step, when I lose this trade, I'm going to multiply the volume by 2 and enter a trade so that I get back what I lost. So with that being said, let me quickly also remind you that you need to put your take profits, all right, and your stop losses below. So how I put my stop loss for this trade is very different, because I have taken a trade in the middle of the trend. I don't recommend this, but this is just okay. So you can see the red boxes form now, which means I have to put a 0.2 and put a sell and close that buy trade, which is this one here. All right, so I'm going to close this buy trade. The reason why, once I get a green box, the first one I buy, so it went all the way, it was going to hit the take profit here, but for this demonstration I entered a bit very late. So what I need here is to put my stop loss above the previous green box, all right, which is here. So my stop loss, let me just demonstrate again so that you guys can see this. My stop loss has to be here, all right, and then this was my end price. So what I do, I look at the stop loss. How big is the stop loss? How much did I risk here? Most of the time it will tell you how much you need to invest. All right, so this is a $223 loss, stop loss. So which means my target should also be around the same price. I like if I risk a $1, I would like to get a $1 or at least more. So in this case I have risked $200, So I need to get at least $200 for this trade. So what I do, if I go to the history, I'm going to see that I lost $50 here. So there's no need for me to be greedy and wanting to get $200 here. But what I will do, I'll just reduce it, all right, so that at least, since I lost a $50, right, I will be able to get back there with just a small movement. I'll be able to get back what I lost, and then at the same time I'll be making money right here. So you can see here we are $33 in profit. So after this trade is expired, I'm going to share with you guys the 3 main categories that defines a successful forex trader. Or for us to make this video very short, while we wait for the trade to expire, let me tell you why 90% of the people are failing to trade. They think what they don't know is what makes them lose, but there are 3 main categories that I'll define this to be a successful trader or a forex trader. So the first one, I'm going to list them with their as a list. So the first one is that money management and risk management. This is one thing. I'm going to give this one a 50%. All right, if you want to be successful trader, you need to have a 50% of money management and risk management. This is just one thing. All right, so the reason why I say this is the first one and this is the big one, with the money management, you can just toss a coin, but as long as you have a proper money management, the entries do not matter if you don't have money management, because you are going to win 9 trades and lose just 1 trade, which is going to wipe out all the profits. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the psychological part of trading. This is how a lot of people are also losing money. I'm going to give this one 40%. You need to know this 40% of the psychological of trading. So what you need here, you're going to see that there are a few mistakes that you are going to make psychologically. It affects you psychologically, right? So what happens is that as a trader, when a trade moves against you, like in this case, you can see our trade is moving against us. A lot of traders start to panic that we are losing money, all right, which makes them what? Lose the money, because they are going to close the trade right here before the stop loss that they have put is hit. All right, so I want to teach you guys that there's no need to panic. This is part of trading. So whether you're losing a trade or winning a trade, you don't have to worry about that. So I will just put a buy stop trade on in advance. So what I've done here, I've put I'm using Matinga as my money management. So whenever I lose, I put big, and then if I happen to win that big trade, I'm going to make a lot of money and cover back all the losses. That's how I double this account. So you need to know that whenever you are trading, there's a psychological part of trading that a lot of traders, once a trade goes near their stop loss, they keep on widening the stop losses, they don't want the stop loss to be hit, which means by so doing they're increasing their their loss. All right, so if you are supposed to lose $100 and then you keep on shifting your stop losses just because you don't want it to get hit, by the time you realize that it's not gonna come back, it will be at least, maybe you'll be losing double the money that you're supposed to have in the end, you see. So this was a losing trade again. I don't worry about losing trades. You need to accept that. So when you come to trading, you need to know that as a trader, you can win or lose. So here on this demonstration, you can see that I've lost 2 trades. I'm not going to hide these trades, but I'm going to upload this video. So I've lost $50, and also at the same time I've lost $225 on the second trade. All right, so it means what I need right now is $275 for me to recover my loss. All right, so the reason why I'm over risking like this is because this is part of the profit. Okay, so I need $275 to recover the loss. So what I'm going to do here, I go again, I look at my stop loss here is it's almost $500 now. All right, and my take profit should be also around the same, around $500, since I'm risking 1:1. All right, So I'll be looking at what happens when I'll be managing the trade. This is a short-term trading. So you can see that within these 15 minutes I've already placed two trades. All right, so if I don't want to keep this loss for so long, I can close it right now when it reaches 275, so that I get back the losses that I already have. All right, but I'm not going to close this one. I want you to know and learn the whole process. So I'm going to wait and let the trade run. So the other thing that happens when the trade moves in your profit, in your direction, most of the traders, they are so greedy, they start pulling out. Like if their take profit was just about to get hit, they keep on going up. If the take profit was here, they see that it's about going to get hit, they move it. When it keeps on, they keep on moving it, that's how they are going to lose money in the end, because it's going to turn before the take profit gets hit, just because you are greedy. You keep on moving the stop loss up so that it doesn't get hit. You want it to get hit on the final cent that you can get from that market. That is very wrong. So with that being said, I don't want to make this video very long. I just want to demonstrate the power of my trading system. So if at any point you feel like you like this trading system, please like the video. And if you want this trading system, like the video first and then contact me via email. I'm going to show you how it's done and how I trade. It's very simple. I take trades seriously, and this is let me mention one thing before you get your hopes too high. Volatility trading is very volatile. It's also known as VIX. So this is something that is very powerful, that anyone can make money here. So in the end of this video, I just want to demonstrate. You see right now we're at $400 in profit. I can choose to close the trade right now. All right, I can choose to close the trade, or I will just wait, but I recommend that don't be greedy. Close the trade when you have the time to. All right, the reason why I don't like closing my trades is because sometimes the market freezes, like what just happens right now. You find out I will close the trade with the, this is too much volatile, so we find out instead of closing up here, it will close the trade down here. All right, okay, it failed to close the trade and the price moved down. You see, this is almost 200 now. It couldn't close the trade when it was up here. I don't know, for some reason it pulled back. It couldn't close, so it couldn't close. I don't know why it just froze there. I could have closed it with the $300. Let me just close it even now, because what I need to recover is $275. So even if I make $25 a day on each, or on the expire of this, you can see that it's a lot of money, because I have a lot of trading opportunities, and this is just 20 minutes of trading. So this is now 415. All right, so what I want here, if I close it, sometimes it moves fast that it's going to close me on the wrong price that I don't like, which is why I recommend that I wait for it to get closer to at least where I want. All right, so when you see the trade like this, most cases you can find yourself moving your stop losses up. You can move your stop losses up, but you should know that it can come back and take you out again. All right, so you need to be very careful. This is now at 485, 465. It's going up and down. I want it to close so that we can see it here. It doesn't want. $499, $526. Boom, we are out. So you can see that we started with a 2.4, if I'm not mistaken. We've already made another, let's just see how much you closed here. Well, this trade we gained about 500. All right, we gained 500 and what, and 64, minus the 275 that we lost, because we first lost the $50, and then we also lost 225. All right, so you can see that we have easily gained $289 just in front of you, and this is the process that I've been taking each and every day. So you guys, I want you to know that trading forex is very easy. Just get rid of the mentality that you want to win all the trades, and get rid of the mentality that you need to win a lot of trades for you to make money. Look how simple it was just in front of you here. I'm going to upload this video right now so that you guys, if you feel like this video was very useful or motivating, I want you guys to click on that like button and share with some of your friends. So thank you for watching the video. If you want the trading system, like the video first, and then you send me an email. I'll put my email address on the screen. And then let me just clarify this. If you are going to use a 1000 account, you need to start with a 0.01, which is very low. So let me just go to 0.01 so that I show you that with this movement of this market you can make money. All right, let me just check this first. You can see our profit now is 1.7 from that 1.4. So if I take my buy trade, I don't recommend taking a buy trade when the market is already in the action like this, like it's already in the trend. All right, I don't recommend this. I want you to take your buy trade on the first box. All right, so you can see that the price is moving up and down just with a 0.01. Look, it's going $1.86. The movement is great, so it doesn't matter. You see, $2, it's easier for you to make money. Use the small risk, $4. It keeps on going up. All right, so let me just close this one since the market has already moved up too much. I don't want to take a trade like this one. This was just for demonstration purposes, that even a 0.01, there is a lot of trading opportunities that you can take. Right here I've taken, I think, about 4 trades just in front of you. There's a lot of trades that you can get each and every day. So do not jump the gun, guys. If you have missed a trade, this is a 1 minute. If you have at least 5 minutes to wait for the next trade, I think you can get it. All right, get the better entries. Use a proper money management. Know that there is a psychological part of trading. Don't do things that your trading system can't help you with. That's what I always tell my students. For example, the trading system cannot force you. The trading system can be 100%, not 100%, it can be 80% correct or 90% correct, but it cannot force you to define the risk before you place the trade. That's up to you to define that risk, which goes back to that money management and risk management I was talking about. So this is a very powerful trading system. I want you guys to be successful. If you like the video or you find this useful, please like the video. You see that I insist on liking the video because I want this video to go viral. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.